Yes, very good morning to everyone. Fine. So we are at day 15. See, in this session, we are going to discuss how to configure the Bluetooth device. Yes. See, in our case, we are going to use. So in the module 3, we are going to first see about configuration and interfacing of Bluetooth device with a microcontroller. Okay. See, in this value-added course, we are concentrating only on HC05 Bluetooth module. Fine. You will be having variety of Bluetooth modules available in the market based on your requirement. Fine. See, we are having Bluetooth low energy, which consumes very less power. Uh, Similarly, you will be having different range of Bluetooth device. See, this particular Bluetooth operate at a frequency of 2.45 gigahertz. Okay, most of the Bluetooth and Wi-Fi uh, operates at the free bandwidth. That means at the frequency of 2.45 gigahertz only. Fine. Coming to this particular HC05 Bluetooth module, it can cover up to a distance of 10 meter. Yes, you can establish a connectivity between the Bluetooth device at the range of 0 to 10 meter. If you are within that range only, the connectivity will be there. Otherwise, the connectivity might get lost. Fine. So you will be having plus or minus 1 meter tolerance also. Fine. So this is the HC05 Bluetooth module. So it appears like this only. Fine. Here you can see a PCB with many components and two ICs. Fine. Here you can see some conductor lines are printed on the circuit board. Okay. Can you people say what is this? Any idea? This we call it as what? Any idea? This kind of layout in a PCB, this kind of a path in a PCB is generally going to be an antenna. Fine. So this we call it as patch antenna. Yes, very good, Dixon. It's an antenna. Very good. Fine. So here you will be having two chips. One is going to be the network on a chip IC, fine, which is a microcontroller. The other one, it is going to be the memory. Fine. Whatever the commands you can give to the Bluetooth and how it should respond for that particular command. Everything is written on the memory itself. Fine. You can update this firmware using some tools. Fine. Okay. Yes, this is going to be the front end and back end of the Bluetooth module. Fine. In the back end, you can see the pin namings are mentioned. Here you can say VCC, ground, TXD, RXD, state and enable pin. Fine. In the previous class itself, I have told you what about the purpose of all those pins except enable. Am I right? Yes, except enable pin, all other pins I have told. Yes. Yes. Can you people tell what are the things we have to do with VCC and ground? Whether it is a input pin to the module. What about these two pins, VCC and ground? Generally, if you take any IC or module, okay, if it is mentioned as VCC and ground, what we have to do? Yes, we have to provide power supply. Fine. See, this particular module actually operate at a voltage of 3.6 volt to 6 volt. Fine. But this IC can withstand a power supply of 3.3 volt only. Then how this particular range of voltage you can give at this particular pin? If I am giving 6 volt, it should get 3.3 volt only. So what should be present in that IC, on chip IC? Yes, any idea? Yes, any idea? If I am providing 6 volt up to 6 volt, okay, but the circuit must get only 3.3 volt. 3.6 is the minimum volt and 6 volt is the maximum volt. How this particular IC will receive 3.3 volt? No, not resistor, not current limiting resistor. Kindly guess it. Whatever the voltage I am applying, I should get 3.3 volt alone. You have studied in electronic circuit itself. Yes. Whatever the voltage I am applying from 3.6 to 6 volt, it should be getting as 3.3 volt to the IC. Yes, which component we have to use for that? Okay, have you done power supply circuits in electronic circuit? Yes or no? Okay, I will tell the IC name. Yes, very good, Vishali. Very good. Very good. Thank you. Yes, very good. It's a voltage regulator. See, in this particular module, you can see a chip here. So this is going to be your voltage regulator. Whatever the power input we are giving from the range of 3.6 to 6 volt, it will regulate the voltage as 3.3 volt. Fine. So generally, for this particular IC, you have to maintain the level. Level 1 means 3.3 volt we have to give. Level 0 means you have to apply 0 volt. Fine. Okay. So these two pins are for power supply. What about the next two pins? TXD and RXD for what purpose? The similar pin we are having in the microcontroller also. Yes. TXD, RXD. See, whichever your device, when your module you are using, you should have two pins as TXD and RXD. Yes. For what purpose these two pins can be available in this particular module? Yes. Transmitter and receiver pin. Okay. Serial port we are having. See, whatever the data it is receiving through wireless. Okay. It is going to transmit through the TXD pin. That means it is an output pin and RXD is the input pin. See, these two pins has to be connected to the microcontroller. TXD where we have to connect in the microcontroller and RXD where we have to connect in the microcontroller. Kindly type in chat. Yes. Yes. TXD to RXD. Okay. Fine. RXD to TXD. You should cross connect it. Fine. If I am transmitting through a wire, from that wire only you can able to receive. Similarly, if you are transmitting from a wire, I can receive from that wire only. That means TXD and RXD must be cross connected. That's all. So that's all about this four pins. These four pins are mandatory thing which you should connect. So VCC should be connected to plus 5 volt. That means the range of 3.6 to 6 volt. Fine. Then ground should be connected to ground. Then TXD to RXD, RXD to TXD. That's it. So these four connections are mandatory thing. Fine. But while you are going to configure this particular module using certain commands that we call it as AT command. Okay, what we call it as AT command. That the expansion is attention command. Okay, we people don't know what are all the operations this particular IC will do. Fine, we don't know its instruction set. We don't know how to program it. Fine, they have provided a mechanism. Okay, they have provided a software method, okay, that we call it as attention command. By issuing some sequence of words, you can make this particular Bluetooth module to do some action. For example, if you want to connect to a Bluetooth device, you have to issue a command, okay, so that it will connect to that particular Bluetooth module. Like that, you can do many commands. You can give many commands to this particular module, which can be understood by this module. Fine. If you violate that particular rule set, fine. If this is not going to be a valid command, it won't do the task. It will show you an error message, error of 0, like that. Fine. Is it clear to everything? Is it clear to everything? Yes. Shall I proceed? Yes. Okay. Once you configure this Bluetooth module, you no need to go with this pin enable. Fine. This enable pin is used to configure the Bluetooth. Fine. When you are powering up the Bluetooth, you should have do something with this enable pin so that it will enter into the attention command mode. Okay, AT command mode. In normal mode, it is going to simply transfer data. Fine. In the case of AT command mode, it is expecting for the commands. Fine. See, whether it is data or command, the same thing here also. If the microcontroller is writing some value through this RxD pin, if in AT command mode means, in turn, this particular module will send a response. Say, for example, if I am requesting to change the Bluetooth name through this RxD pin, once it has done, it will send a response through the TXD pin. Fine. In the case of data mode, whatever you are writing, it is transmitted over the antenna. I hope it is clear to everyone. When you are issuing some command, it do some operation with the module and it give a response to the microcontroller. It will not be transmitted over the antenna. Yes, but when you are transmitting some data, fine, directly, this module will receive the data from RxD pin. Okay, and through the antenna, it is transmitting, it is broadcasting the information. That's it. Yes, whichever device you have connected with this module, it will receive it. That's all. Fine. Shall we go with this? Then coming to this state pin, okay, in the onboard you will be having one LED here. Yes, you will be having a LED here. Fine. So this LED blinking, is providing some status of the device. Whether the device is connected or not, whether the device is in AT command mode or not. If it blink at very fast rate, yes, 1 second once means it is not connected to any device. If it is blinking at a slower rate, say for example 3 second or 5 second once means it is connected to a Bluetooth device. Yes, is the things are clear? This LED will indicate the connection state. So that's why it is named as state. Generally what the state pin goes is, normally it will be high. Okay, when connection established, it will go low. Fine. This and LED will start blinking. Yes, this LED will start blinking, but this particular pin have a stable logic. Okay, I will show everything in today's session. So this session we are going to discuss how to configure the Bluetooth module. Yes, for configuring the Bluetooth module, definitely I need a serial UART. Yes, we have to connect the TXD and RxD pin of the serial UART. Then from the microcontroller, or you can use some other device, so that from that you can give the command. Fine. So I am going to use another module. I am going to use, that we call it as USB to TTL converter. USB to TTL converter. Yes. Using that particular module, what I am going to do is, I am going to connect one end of the module to my computer. The other end I will be having transmission, reception, power, ground, everything will be there. Fine. So from my computer, I am having one software. You can see here, Realterm. Using this particular software, I can issue the command. Fine. Why I am doing like this means, if you are issuing the command, from your microcontroller, you have to burn the code again and again, and you have to test. Fine. To avoid that, for debugging and the understanding of the device, I am going to use the USB to TTL converter. Yes, it's not a part of the project or experiment, that I am going to use to configure this Bluetooth module. Okay, you can use any type of serial device. Okay, from which you can able to program this. Okay, fine. How to get to the AT mode? Yes, AT command mode. How I have to make this particular module to enter into AT mode. Fine. I have told you now, we have one pin EN. Initially, that pin should be either connected to low level or simply open. Any one of the two conditions you have to follow. Then you have to provide the power supply. Yes. See, initially you have to provide low level to pin 34. Okay. Then we have to provide power supply. The step 3, actually I missed here. In step 3, you have to make the pin high. Are you able to understand the sequence? Before power up, it must be connected to ground. After power up, you have to make the pin. Whenever you make the pin as one logic, it will enter into AT mode. If you uh, pull the pin low again, it will come out of the AT mode. This is the very first method. Fine. Here you can see one switch button switch. Yes. Are you people seeing? Can you people say what about the purpose of this switch? Generally, if any device, if you have a switch like this, what you generally think it of? Any idea? Yes. You have a switch like this in any module, what you will first think it of? Any idea? Yes. Generally, we will think it as a power on switch or reset switch. Am I right or not? As it is push button switch, okay, we will consider this as a reset switch, but it's not a reset switch. For your information, it's not a reset switch. Whenever you press this particular button, okay, you will be having 3.3 volt available from the power output, and it is connected to which pin? Pin 34 of this particular Bluetooth module. Is it clear now? Yes, can you people type in chat what are the things we have to do to enter into AT mode? Initially, the button should not get connected. Yes, the button should not be pressed. Simply you left it open so that by default it is connected to ground only. Fine. And then you have to power up. Once you power up, okay, it will wait for the switch to be pressed. If you press the switch, it will enter into the AT mode. If you release the switch, it will enter into the normal communication mode. Is it clear to everyone? Is it clear to everyone? Then only I can proceed. So what I have to do is, initially I have to provide the connection. Enable pin, you should not connect anywhere. Okay. After you have turned on the power, you have to press this switch so that this particular module enter into AT command mode, attention mode. Fine. Okay, what about the baud rate of the communication when it enter into the AT command mode? If you are preferring this particular method 1, the previous communication baud rate, what it is configured, that going to be the baud rate for the AT command also. Fine. In கடையில போய் Bluetooth module வாங்குறப்ப, when you purchase a Bluetooth module from shop, okay, the default baud rate it is having is 9600. Fine. You cannot assure it. Maybe few manufacturer may not kept 9600 as a default baud rate. Fine. As per the data sheet, the default baud rate is going to be, wait a minute, I'll check and tell you. By default, the baud rate it is going to be, wait a minute. So you have to know everything. See, this is the AT command module I have downloaded from the internet. Okay, what about the default baud rate? From the sheet itself I can know. Yes, here you can know. Default baud rate. Wait a minute, I'll show you. Okay, here you can see. Yes, the default baud rate is going to be 38400. Yes, these are the things you have to know. Fine. The device type is going to be 0. Fine. Inquire code, this and all we will see later. Slave mode, connection mode. So kindly take a screenshot of this. So this is the setting by default. Okay. This is the setting by default. But what the peoples are doing is, most of the projects students are using 9600 baud rate. So some of the Bluetooth module comes with the default baud rate as 9600, which is reconfigured by the retailer, those who are selling you the module. Yes, in some cases you may not know the particular module is configured in which baud rate currently. Yes, am I right or not? In such situation, if you know the baud rate, you can go with method 1. Yes, if you know the exact baud rate of the Bluetooth module, you can go with method 1. That works fine. Yes, is it clear? Yes, fine. Suppose if you don't know what about the baud rate of this module, don't worry, don't worry. You have to go for method 2. In method 2, what we are doing? Initially, we are connecting this pin to the power supply. Please understand, initially we have to connect this particular pin to power supply. Yes, then we have to supply the module. Fine. You should note down one thing.
Ram sir,
When you
class la
are
audio illa. A class பக்கத்துல audio இல்ல Ram sir.
audio வரலீங்களா சார்? 8 minutes. Yes, students, am I audible now? Yes, students, am I audible now? Yes, audible only. Okay, thank you, thank you. Okay, fine. So initially that particular pin, enable pin, must be connected to power supply. When you turn on the power supply, it must be connected as it is. You should not remove it. See, before you are going to power up the module, this pin enable must be connected to one logic. Yes. So this how we can do? Before connecting this particular module, you can keep on pressing the switch. Please understand, in this particular AT command enter mode, what we have to do? You should not press the switch. You have to connect it, then you have to provide the power. Then whenever you press the switch, it will enter into the AT mode, right? But in the case of method 2, what we have to do? While you are powering up, you have to press the switch. What it may? It will connect to +5. See, இந்த enable pin external நீங்க 5 voltல connect பண்ணனும்னாலும் பண்ணலாம், or else what you can do? You can keep on pressing the switch, then connect the module, so that it will enter into the AT mode at the baud rate of 38400. Yes, if you do method 2, the default baud rate is going to be 38400 only. Yes, so in this way you should change the baud rate at the AT mode if they forget the communication baud rate. Don't worry if you forget about its password or name, everything. Okay, don't worry, we have certain AT commands so that we can rename rename the Bluetooth module. We can reconfigure the baud rate. Yes, we can reconfigure the password. Everything we can do. Yes, is the things are clear up to this? During demonstration, I will show you practically how we have to do it. Yes, shall we continue? I hope I am audible in both classes. Yes, fine. Yes, okay. So kindly note down this AT commands. Later point of time, I will ask you the very first command, whether the Bluetooth module is working or not. To check it, we have to provide the AT command, AT. So this column is the command format. Okay, in response, it will send this thing. Fine. Always don't forget, when you are sending this particular AT command, you should provide two other bytes. You should provide two other bytes. So carriage return and line feed. Yes, CRLF, carriage return and line feed. This is the short wording format. Okay, but you should not send this particular character. Actual ASCII word is 0x0D 0x 0a. Along with the AT command, you have to send this two characters. Wait a minute, I will put it in the other classroom also. Carriage return and a line feed. Whenever you are using serial your devices, you should do this. Why we should do this? Any idea? Students, any idea? Why we have to input these two things? Any idea? See, generally, in any string operation, you will have a end character, correct? If you are declaring a string, what about the end character? How you know with this particular string is over or not? Yes? Can you type in chat? If I am passing a string value into a function in embedded C, okay, how we are finding this is the end of the character? Already we have written LCD programming. In that we have did using pointer we get one by one data from the string, one by one character. Yes, before writing what we have checked whether it is 0 0. What it mean by 0 0? Yes, kindly respond. Yes, null character or not. Fine. Similarly, here to issue this particular AT command, we have to use this 2 bytes 0D 0A, which is the carriage return and line feed command. Okay. So always the AT command must be followed by carriage return and line feed. See, I don't want to make you to confuse. அதனாலதான் இங்க command மட்டும் mention பண்ணிருக்கோம். Fine. AT followed by slash r slash n. Regarding your C program, you can use this slash r slash n. Is equal to what? Which is equivalent to what? Slash r slash n, which is equivalent to what? Carriage return and line feed. New line நீங்க போனா என்ன பண்ணுவீங்க? Slash n போடுங்க. What about slash r? Any idea? Slash t use பண்ணிருக்கோம். Yes, we people use slash t. What about slash r? Any idea? Have you used in C? See, this and all very, very basic thing. Carriage return, what it will do? What it will do? Actually, what it will do? These two things are equivalent to an enter in your PC keyboard. Yes or no? If you press enter, what will happen? If you are printing something in a line, if you press enter, what will happen? Yes? Yes, next line. It will go to next line. That is very first thing. What about the position? Cursor enga poi nikkum? What about the position of the cursor? Whether it is at the end of the line or middle of the line or in between the line or beginning of the line. Yes, move to the initial position. That's it. Fine. Moves to the initial position. Very good. See, this is the thing why we have to provide 0D and 0A. In hexadecimal, it is 0D, 0A. In ASCII, it is slash r slash n. Okay. Fine. So if you send this particular command AT, it should respond OK. That means what? The device is connected to the module in a perfect manner. Fine. Initially, you have to do the things. You have to put the Bluetooth module in command mode, AT command mode. Then you have to issue this command AT. If you send AT, it should respond OK. If you didn't respond OK or error, if you are getting error, the command is wrong. Please note down. If you are getting an error message, the command is not the proper one. You have to recheck whether you have provided AT followed by carriage return and line feed or not. Fine. Then coming to the next point, if you are not getting any response, the very first thing may be the baud rate of the serial device from which you are sending the AT command and the Bluetooth baud rate may not match. Fine. If it didn't match, means you won't get any output. That's the second point. Yes. If you don't know the baud rate of the device, what you can better do? Yes. Can you type in chat? Just now I have told you. If I don't know the baud rate, which method we have to prefer? Method 1 or method 2? Yes, method 2. In method 2, what we have to do? The enable pin must be initially high or low. Yes, very good. High. Initially, you have to keep the pin enabled high. Then you have to connect to the uh, uh, serial device. Then you have to provide the power supply. Fine. After you release, that's very important. Okay, after you have released, that's very important. If you release it permanently, it will be in the AT mode. Please understand one thing: few of the AT command will not work in this method too. Basic commands will work in method 2. Fine. If you don't know the baud rate, you can go to method 2. You enable the AT command. Then after configuring the predefined things, okay, after you have configured the baud rate, name, password, and everything, you have to come out of that particular mode by disconnecting the module again. Please understand. This particular method 2 will put your module permanently in the AT command mode. Whatever you are giving as a input, it will consider that as a AT command only. It won't consider it as a data. Fine. That's very important. See, why I'm explaining all those things means in near future you will be going to study embedded system. Yes, there you might be using this Bluetooth module and Wi-Fi module, many other things. You people should understand how to rename your Bluetooth module, how to change the password. It's very important. Then only you can provide a provision in your project to change the password of this module. Yes. Through microcontroller, if you want to perform these operations, what you have to do? Initially, you have to keep the port pin low. Yes. You have to provide one switch in your project itself. So that should be connected with the enable pin. If you press the enable pin, it should go high. If you release the button, enable pin should go low. Something you have to be like that. Then only you will be able to change everything. Okay, fine. So the very first command is AT means it will respond OK. So that you can understand. Fine. The communication between the Bluetooth module and the serial device from where we are sending the command are perfect. Is having a proper connection. Yes. The second one, AT plus reset. Okay, AT plus reset. This what it will do is it will reset the Bluetooth module. Okay, it won't erase any data, but what it will do whenever you reset, what it has to do? It has to be executing the program from the beginning. If you provide this particular command, okay, the Bluetooth module will get automatically reset. During this particular reset operation, if it is in AT command mode, it will come out of the AT command mode. Fine. Okay. So if it is already having some connection with the device, it will disconnect that connection, okay, and reconfigure it again with the value what we have programmed. Fine. So here reset means it won't erase anything. Don't think like that. Reset means the operation of the Bluetooth module will get reset. Power on. When you power on the module, what are the things will happen? The same thing happen during reset. Okay. Next, AT plus version. You are having variety of version for the Bluetooth module. Okay. To know the firmware version, what you have to do? AT plus version question mark. Please don't forget. Always this commands must be followed with carriage return and line page. Fine. Then AT plus ORGL. This is what I have shown in the data sheet. Yes, AT plus ORGL. If you give this particular command, it will send OK. Then it will do these things. Device inquire mode. It will change everything. Password is going to be 1234. Baud rate is going to be 38400. Everything will get changed. Yes, the device name become like this. See, it is version 1 data sheet. Okay, in the data sheet on the version 1 order, very old one. Recent one we couldn't able to find in the internet. Okay, I have found one more data sheet for this. So it is for version 2. This is for version 2. I mean, somewhere they will mention. Yes, this is for version 2. Okay, same commands only. Some of the thing may be changed from one version to another version. Fine. But what Bluetooth we are going to use is version 3. Fine. Okay, don't worry. Only few of the things will be enhanced. Few new AT commands will be included in version 3. Fine. See, here the intention of this particular value-added course is to make you to understand how to configure the basic things only. Fine. Basic things how we can able to configure so that we can set its name, Bluetooth password, then UART, everything. Fine. Okay. If you restore the default value, the pin code become 1234, passcode become 1234, device name will change like this, then baud rate is going to be 38400 bits per second. Fine. That's it. The next command. Kindly take screenshot of these slides. Will be useful for you people. Also, I will share the data sheet, what I have downloaded from the internet in the Google Classroom. Don't worry about it. Fine. Kindly take screenshot of it. Okay, AT plus version. So it will provide you the firmware version. I have told you one chip we are having in the Bluetooth module. There only the firmware will get stored. Yes. You can also able to update the firmware, but you should use some other tools. Okay. Fine. AT plus ADDR. Okay, this will provide you the MAC address of your current Bluetooth device. Yes, the MAC address of the Bluetooth device you can know. Fine. Generally, in MAC address, you will be having three fields. Okay, non-significant address part, upper address part, lower address part. Fine. Here, in most of the Bluetooth module, these things will be a fixed one. Fine. The sorry. Yes. Yes. This portion UAP upper address part, it is going to be varying. Fine. The lower address part, regarding the lower address part, I am not sure with it. Out of this three field, one field it is going to change. Okay. Totally you will be having wait a minute. Totally you will be having 64-bit address, I think so. Fine. So this we call it as MAC address. When you are connecting to a wireless network or Bluetooth network, you can see. If you click on the particular device, it will show what is the MAC address. Fine. So this is about to know the address of the Bluetooth module. This the Bluetooth module to which you are sending the AT command. Fine. Then is it clear to everyone? If you provide AT plus ADDR, it will provide you the Bluetooth address, MAC address. Yes. Is it clear? Yes. Okay, fine. Then coming to the next AT command, this command you can use it to change the Bluetooth name. AT plus name equal to, if you provide some name with double quote, that is very, very important. The parameter what you have to give is, it should be within double quote. For this particular AT command, the name must be mentioned with double quote, within double quotes. Yes. Okay, it will respond okay only. Fine. If you want to know whether the name is set properly or not, you have to give AT plus name question mark. Fine. You will be getting the name of the Bluetooth what you have configured prior. Fine. By default, it is going to be HC05. Yes, by default, it is going to be HC05. I have told you now, in this particular version, what they have mentioned. Yes, HC05. There they mentioned some other thing. Yes, HC20 something. Okay. See, actually it should be HC05 only. By default, when you purchase this module from the shop, you will be having this name only, HC05. Fine. So this is about how to change the name of the Bluetooth device. Yes. Next thing, AT plus R name. That means the remote Bluetooth device. The Bluetooth device which are available. Okay, which are available in the surrounding. You can know the name of that particular Bluetooth device For this, you have to give like this 80 plus R name question mark of MAC address. That particular MAC address can be, sorry, the particular Bluetooth MAC address can be find out. Yes, find out using some other command, enquire command. Okay, if you know the address of the device, you can know its name. 80 plus R name question mark followed by the MAC address of the device. Okay, for which you want to know its name. எந்த டிவைஸோட நேம் எனக்கு தெரியணுமோ அதனுடைய MAC address நம்ம கொடுக்கணும். Yes, there is some command to know which are all the Bluetooth devices are currently available. Fine. So for that we have one command. Yes, that we will see later. Then 80 plus role, it's very, very important. Your Bluetooth can be configured in any one of these three role. Yes, slave role, master role, slave loop role. Fine. In the case of slave role, it is waiting for a connection. It is going to be waiting for a connection. That means from your mobile phone, if you want to connect to a Bluetooth module, it must be put in slave mode. Please kindly note down, it must be put in slave mode. By default, it will be in slave mode only. Fine. If you put it in master mode, it should initiate the connection. Yes, it will initiate the connection. The other device cannot be able to pair with this particular Bluetooth if you put it in master mode. It should be in slave mode. By default, it will be in slave mode only. Fine. The last one is slave loop mode. That means whatever you are sending from the device, it is going to return to the same device. If I am sending hi, it will reply hi. That's it. Whatever I am sending to the slave, it is going to respond the message again to me like echo. That we call it as slave loop. Whatever the message you are sending to the Bluetooth module in this particular configuration, it will return the same message, return back to the sending device. Okay, see how we can know the role. 80 plus role question mark. That's it. Yes, is it clear? Is it clear up to this? I will show some demonstration today, don't worry, so that you people will understand what are the things I am speaking. Yes, okay, fine. The next thing, this is what I told. 80 plus INQM, inquire mode. Fine. Using this particular command only, you can know what are all the list of Bluetooth devices available in the surrounding. Yes, if you put parameter as 0, yes, you have to provide 3 parameter 1, 2 and 3. So parameter 1, it's going to be either 0 or 1. Please note down, it should be either 0 or 1. 0 means enquire mode standard, 1 means enquire mode RSSI. Okay, RSSI means along with the name of the Bluetooth module, you will also receive the signal strength. Fine. From the value of RSSI, you can know whether the Bluetooth device is near to you or it is far to you. If you are having some 5 Bluetooth devices in different space, you can understand the distance, how much it is from your Bluetooth device. Yes. So we can go with this particular mode. Enquire mode is going to be standard. The next parameter, maximum number of Bluetooth device to respond to. Yes, maximum how many number of Bluetooth device which can be enquired for its MAC address, and RSSI value. Fine. So for this we are having this particular parameter. So 80 plus INQM equal to, for example, 0 putting na comma, maximum you can connect, I think 9 Bluetooth device. You can enquire up to 9 Bluetooth devices. Yes, you will be having some memory when you are issuing this particular command. Maximum it can scan up to 9 Bluetooth devices. Okay, then timeout means it has to wait for 1.28 second to 61.44 second. Fine. Generally we will give the maximum timeout. Okay, so that it will wait for the it will wait for searching the Bluetooth device. Have you people seen your mobile? When you turn on the Bluetooth, it will start searching automatically. Yes, whether it will detect immediately or it takes some time. If it is already paired device, no issue. If it is not already paired device, what it will do? It will search. Yes, it takes time. So we have to provide enough timing. So you have to choose whether you are going to do the scanning for 1.28 second or you can go up to a minute. That you people can fix it. See, using this particular command, you can set the enquiry mode. What about the method I am going to use for enquiring the Bluetooth devices? Fine. Coming to this command, AT plus INQM question mark. Previously, what configuration you have did for this particular enquiry mode? Which type of enquiry mode currently it is configured? You can know it by issuing this command. If you issue this command, it will return like this: plus INQM colon the three parameters, parameter 2, parameter 3, it will return. If it is 1, if it is 8, if it is 5, okay, you will be having the value. Yes, 1 comma 8 comma 5, like that. See, this values must this values must be replaced by the parameter value. Yes, இந்த மாதிரி வராது. Fine. I will show you the command later. Don't worry. Fine. Using this particular command, you can set the password for your Bluetooth module. For this also, what you have to do? AT plus PSWD equal to, within double quote, you have to give the password. You have to mention the password. Yes, is it clear? If you didn't put double quote, it will show you error. Okay. Then AT plus PSWD question mark. Fine. If you issue this particular command, you can know the password of the Bluetooth module. Yes. Set panikalam. We can also, what about the password of the Bluetooth module? Fine. Then coming to this command, AT plus UART equal to 3 parameters you have to pass. What are the 3 parameters? Baud rate, number of stop bit, parity is odd parity or even parity, or no parity check. Fine. By default, what we will prefer? Baud rate is going to be 9600. Number of stop bit is equal to 1. Fine. No parity check. Usually we will use that only regarding our microcontroller. Am I right? Okay. The first command is to set the baud rate. Okay. The second command is to know currently it is in which baud rate. Fine. Please remember one thing. If you know the baud rate only, then you can give this command. Without knowing the baud rate, you cannot able to provide the AT command. Fine. So what you people have to do? You have to enter into the AT command mode using method 2. After you have entered into the method 2, what you have to do? After you have entered into the method 2, what you have to do? You have to use the first command, AT plus UART equal to the baud rate, stop bit, parity, everything. Fine. Once you have issued this particular command, okay, from there onwards, the Bluetooth module will work only at the program baud rate. Yes, that's it. Then AT plus C mode, it's very important. Connection mode. Fine. Whether your Bluetooth device can connect to a fixed MAC address device. That means it can connect only to that particular MAC address device. Yes, it can connect only to that particular MAC address device, or it can connect to any address device. It can connect to any address device. Fine. By default, it is going to be 1. Okay. By default, it is going to be 1. Yes, if you put value as 2, it will go into the slave loop. Yes, to which particular device it has to enter into the slave loop. Okay, then AT plus bind. Okay, this is the particular command you have to give when you are setting in mode 0. Yes, if C mode is equal to 0, you have to mention the command to pair. Bluetooth pairing சொல்லுவோம் இல்லைங்களா, அதுக்கு உண்டான command தான். AT plus bind equal to what you have to give? You have to give the address. to which this particular Bluetooth has to get paired. You have to mention the address using this particular command. If you set only one fixed address device which should command, you have to provide the address of the device here, fine, so that it will automatically get connected if that particular device comes online. Yes, if that particular Bluetooth device is available, automatically it will connect it, fine. Okay, but it should be also configured in role mode, master role mode. Okay, it should be also configured in master role mode. Yes, if you want to configure a Bluetooth, which should always get connected to another device, specific device always. For that, what we have to do? Role must be master, C mode must be 0. You have to issue this particular command, AT plus bind equal to that value. Okay, then AT plus INQ. This is the command to know. This is the command to know about the surrounding Bluetooth device. Its address, device class, and RSSI signal strength. Okay, three parameters you can come to know. Fine. Based upon the inquire mode, you will be getting RSSI signal strength. It is optional only. Fine. To cancel the enquiry, suppose if you are enquiring, that means if you are searching for the surrounding Bluetooth, okay, after you have identified a particular Bluetooth device, you no need to scan means you can give this command AT plus INQC. Okay, enquiring Bluetooth device cancel. Yes, these are all the basic commands. You can go with it. Fine. In today's session, we'll be going to see some of this command, not all the command. Okay. Shall we go with the hardware? Students, shall we go with the hardware? Yes. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I have to connect two of my mobile phone so that I can share my screen. Wait for some time. After I have made the arrangement, I will continue. Wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. I'll do it now. See, we are finding a lot of provisions and apps, whatever available free, so that we can effectively teach you students. Okay, only you people make some interaction so that you can learn a lot. Yes. See, this is one such software I'm using. Its name is Baidu Wi-Fi hotspot. Okay, what it will do is once you connect internet to your laptop, okay, from the laptop you can create a virtual router, okay, through which you can connect many of your mobile devices or gadgets, anything. Fine. So this I am using now. Wait a minute, got connected. So I have to run the server. Yes, wait a minute. 192. Yes. Yes. So this is one of my mobile phone. What you are seeing the screen. Okay, wait a minute. I will connect another mobile device. Why I am doing this two things means one for camera, one for using the software. Fine. Fortunately, I have all those provisions so that I can able to do this. Yes. You can see two devices we have connected. Okay. Wait a minute. I have to do some settings. Wait a minute. Wait for some time, students. Yes, wait a minute. I have to open another tab, or else this part of the thing I will do later. This part of the thing I will do later. Okay, actually I have to make some connection now. Wait, I have to turn on the camera only. Okay, initially I will do. Okay, now I will show you the modules. Wait a minute. So in the previous class itself, I have shown the Bluetooth module. Am I right? Yes. So this is the back side of the Bluetooth module. It is having 6 pins: state, RxD, TXD, ground, VCC, enable. Fine. So this is going to be the front side. You can see it. Yes. Here you can see the button. Here you can see the button. Then here you can see the voltage regulator. What I have told. With 3 legs, it is having. Wait a minute. I'm getting some glaring. Yes. Okay. Fine. So what I am going to do is, I am going to use this particular Bluetooth device. Okay, and I am going to connect with this module. See this module, we name it as USB to TTL converter. You can see one end of the module you will be having, USB connector. The other end you will be having 5 pins. You can see what are the 5 pins we are having. I hope it is not visible clearly. Yes, the first pin is 3.3 volt, second pin is TXD, RxD, ground and 5 volt. What now I am going to do is, I am going to connect this USB to TTL converter to my PC. Yes, then you people tell me what are the connections I have to make with this. I will see the chat parallelly. Yes, using this particular 5 pins, I am going to use only 4. Where this 4 pins has to be connected, TXD of this device, where I have to connect. Now I am going to connect wired connection between this USB to TTL and Bluetooth module. Yes, TXD of this module must be connected to RxD of Bluetooth. Next, RxD where I have to connect. Yes, RxD where I have to connect. TXD. Then ground pin and 5 volt where I have to connect. See, from this module itself, we are getting 2 pins out, which is going to used for powering your Bluetooth device. Yes. So ground of this module must be connected to ground of Bluetooth. Similarly, plus 5 volt of this module has to be connected to plus 5 volt. Fine. See, kindly you people take care when you are doing such connections. Okay. I can able to write the program and configure the Bluetooth device, but it take more time. Okay. Also, I don't have any display devices with me now as of now. So, considering that, I'm using this module. Fine. It doesn't mean you need this particular module always. Okay. Any kind of thing which can provide some serial data to your Bluetooth module, it is fine. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give the connections. Wait a minute. After I have given the connection, I will show it to you. Wait a minute. So now I'm not going to use the microcontroller. Wait a minute. I will provide the connection and I will come again. So I'm connecting ground pin of this particular module to the Bluetooth module ground. Yes. Next, I have to provide the VCC connection. Yes, it is going to be 5 volt. So that I am going to connect to the VCC of the Bluetooth module. Then RXD connection, I am going to give it to TXT. Finally, TXT to RXD. Yes, like this I have given the connection. 4 wires from my Bluetooth module, yes, are connected to the 4 wires in the USB to TTL module. Yes, is it clear to everyone? Shall we proceed? Yes, okay. If you peoples have Arduino Uno board, if you peoples have Arduino Uno board, what you have to do is you simply put a dummy code. You simply put a dummy code. Yes, you can simply put a dummy code. Yes, you peoples can simply put a dummy code. Fine. Then you have to connect RX pin to RX, TX pin to TX of the module. Okay. I'm not having much time to explain all those things. Suppose if you are having Arduino micro board with you, okay, what you can do, you can power up the Bluetooth module, okay, then you can connect TX to TX, RX to RX. Don't forget, if you connect like that only, in the computer side, in your computer PC side, it will connect as a cross connection. Okay, in the Arduino board, you should do connection like this. After that, you open the serial monitor, you choose the baud rate. Yes, you can give the AT command in that way also. That is the another method. Fine. I'm not also having the Arduino board with me now, so I'm preferring this method now. Okay, fine. So where I have to connect this USB to TTL device now? Yes, where I have to connect the USB to TTL device now? Bluetooth device I have connected to the USB to TTL. Where I have to connect the USB to TTL module. It is having the USB port. So where I have to connect? Yes, now my mobile screen is not needed. I'm closing it. Fine. Kindly type it chat. Where I have to connect? Yes. Why you people are taking this much time? Already I told you. See where I have to connect the USB to TTL module now. See, I'm going to use my laptop only, correct? So where this USB port has to be connected? Yes, to the computer. I'm going to give the connection. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. Yes, now you people can see. Yes, I have connected like this. Is it clear to everyone? Now you can see the Bluetooth is blinking at a very faster rate. Here you may not able to see it. I think so. It's blinking at a faster rate. Yes. Okay, that's it. Okay, now I'm going to close my mobile screen. Wait a minute. Okay, now I'm going to open the software. You are having many software regarding this serial port debugging. Okay, I am going to use this particular software, real term. I'm opening it. Okay, so this is the software. So in the black window, you will be receiving the responses. So here what I am going to do is, I am going to first select the port. Yes. So here the baud rate is going to be 57600. So now I am going to make it as 9600. I didn't press the button while I am powering the board. Yes. Is it clear to everyone? So which method I am entering now? Method 1 or method 2? Which method I am entering now? Method 1. Yes. So already I know the baud rate of the device. So 9600. So parity is going to be none. Data bit it is going to be 8. Stop bit is equal to 1. Yes. After you have made these things, what you have to do is you have to click on here. Yes, this is the name. Prolific Serial 0. This is my device. I am clicking on it. Open. Okay, now you can see port 3. Yes, COM port 3. Wait a minute. It's changing automatically. Yes. Device is already open. No issues. Fine. So COM port 3 we are having 9600. 8 number of data. 1 stop bit. No parity bit. Yes. Here, can you understand what is the meaning for this? Yes, fine. So now what I have to do is, I have to press the button on the Bluetooth module. Wait a minute. I will show you how you have to do it. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yes, here you can see the button. So now I am pressing the button. Wait a minute. So now I am going to give the command here. Wait a minute. I didn't make my screen on. Yes, you can see. So this button I have to press. This button. So this button I am pressing. Okay, now I am going to give the command. Now I am going to give the command. Wait a minute. So what about the command I have to give? Click on send. Here you have to type AT. Yes. Here you have to check CRLF, carriage return and line feed. Now I am sending the ASCII value. Device not open. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I think there is some problem with this. Wait a minute. Oh, sorry. Yes, port none 81. So we can check to which port it is connected now. I'm going to control panel, then go to device manager. Yes, here you can check. So it is connected to port 3 only. Wait. So this I can close it. Yes, now the connection is proper, but baud rate is varied. Wait a minute, 9600. None, 8-bit. Yes, okay. So now I can give, wait a minute. Now I can give. I'm pressing the switch and I'm going to provide the data as AT. So carriage return will 9 feet. We have to enable them. Yes, what about the thing we got as a response? Can you people say when I send the AT command, what I am getting in the screen? Okay. Yes. What about the command to see the version? Do you people remember? Can you type in chat? Yes. Can you people type in chat? Yes. AT plus version question mark. Yes. Okay. Wait a minute. Here it is not displaying the previous message. I have to do some setting. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. There I want to. I think it's not getting into the next lines. Wait a minute. Okay, now we can send. Wait a minute. Okay, AT plus version I am sending. Yes, we can see the version. Is it clear? So some other command you people tell me. What about the command I have to use to know its role? In which role it is configured now? Parallelly, I will open the command. Wait a minute. One by one command we will check. Yes, AT plus reset we can give. AT plus reset we can give. Yes, AT plus reset. Yes. Okay, students, now you can see. Now you can see. What about the blinking rate now? What about the blinking rate now? Wait a minute. I'm not showing the camera. Wait a minute. I will show you. Yes. What about the blinking rate? Yes. What about the blinking rate? Kindly you people tell me. Yes, it is very slow, correct? That means what I have did on keeping pressing the switch, I have given the reset command. So what might happen? What might happen now? இப்போ என்ன நடந்திருக்கும்? Reset பண்ணா என்ன நடக்கும்? First, it will check the enable pin, whether it is low or high during the reset operation. As it is high, it enter into the method 2, correct? Suppose if I am giving 80 now, wait a minute. If I am giving 80 now, it won't work probably. Wait a minute. Yes, I am sending the command now. Yes. Are you getting the response? Are you people getting the response? Yes or no? No, that means what? It enter into that particular mode. So what I have to do? What about the baud rate in that particular mode? What about the baud rate in that particular mode? Method 2. What about the default baud rate? Irrespective of the baud rate I have configured, it went to 38400. So what I am going to do is, so now I am going to choose the baud rate as 38400. Wait a minute. Yes, 38400. So change. So I'm changing the baud rate. Now I'm going to send. Please, you people understand one thing. Now I no need to press. Now I no need to press the switch. Yes. Now I no need to press the switch. Okay, please listen. I'm going to keep as it is. I'm not pressing the switch. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm making it to be stable. So meanwhile, I'm going to do the here. Wait a minute. So I'm not pressing the switch now. So now what I'm going to do is change the baud rate. Clicking on send. I'm going to give the command AT. You will check now. No, it comes out of the mode. I think so. Wait a minute. I'll do it once again. Wait a minute. So now I'm pressing the switch and I'm going to give AT plus reset. Actually, its baud rate got changed. Yes, its baud rate got changed. So port. Wait a minute. Okay, wait for some time, students. Wait for some time. Yes, now it is in the baud rate. Wait a minute. Device not open. I think some loose connection with the device. Wait a minute. I'm closing and opening the port. Probably port does not exist. Bad ID. Wait a minute, student. I'm keep on pressing the switch. And I'm going to connect to my computer now. Yes, I have done it. So now I have to check. Okay, now it got open. Yes, now it got open. So I'm going to send the command AT. Okay, now onwards it will work. I think so. Yes. Am I receiving? Now it is at the baud rate of 38400. Students, I will suggest one thing. When you people are working with this, don't use reset command. Okay. So now what about the baud rate? Now we will check it. Wait a minute. So what about the command we have to use for that? So AT plus version. First we will give it. We will check. So now I no need to press anything because it is entering into the command mode. You can see the blinking is very slow. Yes, you can see the blinking rate is very slow. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give one by one command. So AT plus version I'm giving send. Yes, I got the version. So version is 3.0. It's manufactured in the year 2017 in the month of June 1st. Fine. Next command we will check. AT plus ORGL fine. So இதுவும் நம்ம இப்போதைக்கு யூஸ் பண்ண வேண்டாம், கொடுக்கணும்னா கொடுத்துக்கலாம். Fine. Already we are at baud rate of 38400 only. Fine. So now we can check. ORGL. Yes, okay. Now okay, 80 plus ORGL I have given. So yes, it comes out of the, yes, you can see it comes out of the AT command mode now. Yes, can you people see it? It comes out of the AT command mode now. It is blinking at a faster rate again. Yes, see, if you are issuing reset or this kind of command, it is going back to its normal position. Wait a minute, I will make reset again so that it will enter into that mode. Wait a minute, we will give AT command and check. If I come out of the mode, I have to keep on pressing the switch and I have to give. Wait a minute, I will disconnect and reconnect it again, once again. If you don't know the baud rate, you can do this. After you configure, you disconnect and connect it again. Yes, now it is in AT mode only. I think my port is having some problem. My USB port is having some problem. Wait a minute. I will open it again. Now it is in which COM port I have to know. See, this is the problem. When issuing the ORGL command and reset, so that problem may arise. Waiting for my control panel window. Wait a minute. It's not opening. Yes. So I am getting into the device manager where it is connected. It is connected to COM3 only. No issues. Yes, it is connected to COM3. Now I can give AT. Yes, okay. So we will go with the next command. We will go with the next command. So don't try with the reset and this two commands, ORGL command. Fine. Now AT plus ADDR question mark. So now I will give it AT plus ADDR question mark. Yes, this is the address. So 19:8:350A4D. Kindly make a note of it. So this we might be needing later. We might need it later. Okay. So ADR 19:8:350A4D. Okay. Fine. Actually, the first parameter must be 16-bit. So here it is in hexadecimal only. 0019. It is represented as simply 19. Then it should be 2 byte. Sorry, 1 byte. See, this first field must be 16-bit. That means 4 digit inge varano, inge 2 digit varano, inge vandu 5 digit la irukano. I mean 6 digit la irukano. Yes. So here it is. Here it is. How many bits? 24 bit, 26 plus 8. That means around 32 bit namakku inga varano address. Fine, okay. So next we will go with the another command, AT plus name of the device we can know now. As we given the command AT plus ORGL, name might got changed. Again, it will go to the default value. Yes, are you people are seeing? Yes, are you people can see it? Yes. So what about the name? It is changed to the default value, default baud rate. Everything got changed to the default thing. Yes, fine. Now we can see. Now we can see. What about the next command? Okay, shall we change the name of the device? For this, what we have to do? For this, what we have to do? AT plus name equal to the name we have to mention. Yes. Kindly you people suggest me a name for this device. What naming we can give? You suggest me. Who is typing first? I will consider that only. What about in classroom 2? Yes, kindly provide. We can fix the name of the device. Kindly suggest me one naming. Yes, VAC. Okay, fine. So VAC I am giving. Ending the ASCII value. It said okay. Now you can check. Now you can check. Name என்ன இருக்குன்னு பாத்தீங்கன்னா it got changed. Yes. Is it changed now? Is it got changed now? Yes. Now you can see. What about the name? Previously it was HC 2010-61, correct? So now it is about VAC. Yes, that's it. Okay. So we have like this. You can change your Bluetooth naming. By default, it is going to be HC05. அப்பனா meaning புரிஞ்சுதா உங்களுக்கு? When you are purchasing from the shop, it is going to be HC05 with a baud rate of 9,600. That means before selling to you people, what the people are doing is they are naming it as HC05 with a baud rate of 9,600. Fine. Okay. Next. Next. Okay. AT plus R name. Now what I am going to do is I am going to turn on the Bluetooth in two of my mobile phone. Okay, I'm going to turn the Bluetooth in two of my mobile phone. Yes, you can see the MAC address of your Bluetooth. You can see the MAC address of the Bluetooth. Wait a minute. In this way. In this way. In one of the phone, I'm going to show you. What you people have to do is you have to go to settings. Yes, under settings, you can go for about device. In about device, you can go for status. You can see. What about the device address? Bluetooth address? Yes, 0064, then D0, 0067, then 64, then D04130. Correct? Am I correct? Okay, we will check it. We will check it. We will check this particular command. How we have to give is parallel I can open AT plus R name. AT plus R name question mark followed by 6F. Simply I can say 6F, comma. How to give the next thing D0, comma 64 here. Or else you can do like this 0064 64 D0 4130. Now I am going to issue the command. It's not returning anything. Wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. Later we will use this particular command. Wait for some time. I think it should got connected. Then only it will give you the name. Wait a minute. I will pair to that particular device. So the name of the device is going to be VAC as you told. I'm making unpair, turning off the Bluetooth off, then I'm making it on. Okay. So previously it is my blue only. If I'm clicking on it, it will ask me the password. Wait a minute. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now we can give this command. Okay, now it comes out of the AT mode. Now it comes out of the AT mode. You can see this. Yes, it is again blinking at a very faster rate. Correct? Okay, now what I have to do is I can give. I'm going to connect with my Bluetooth terminal app from the mobile phone. Yes, I'm going to send some data. Hi. Yes, here it is displaying some other thing. Wait a minute. I think now it is in AT mode only. Wait a minute. We will check it. Yes, as I have connected my Bluetooth device, this thing is not working. Wait a minute. I have to disconnect it. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait for some time. Okay. So now I'm going to put it into the AT mode again. Once again, wait a minute. Yes, fine. Now again I have put the thing in AT mode again. I'm opening the port. Yes, okay. So now we can send. AT I'm going to send. Yes, it's working. So AT plus our name, this value I'm sending. Yes, wait a minute. Okay, we will see that command later. We'll go with the other things. We don't want to waste the time. AT plus role. I think once you have connected to the device, you can see it is in which mode. I think so. Fine. Okay, now I am getting into the role. I have to check the role of the device. So AT plus role. Wait a minute. My Bluetooth, my port is very poor. My port connection is very, very poor. So it is frequently getting disconnected. Okay, wait a minute. Better I can close and open this software. Yes. For it, it is going to be 38400 only. All other things are same. Yes. Now it's working. Can give AT plus role. Sorry. Carriage return and line feed I have to enable. Yes. Role equal to 0. That means what? If role equal to 0, what is the meaning for that? It is in slave mode. Suppose if I want to put it in master mode, what I have to do? Yes, students kindly reply. If I want to put it in master mode, what I have to do? AT plus role equal to what? Which value I have to put? See this and tell me. AT plus role question mark means it will tell you in which mode it is already put into it. Fine. So AT plus role question mark means it is giving what about the role of the device currently. If I want to change it as master, what I have to do? Yes, we have to put 1. Now you can see it. Yes, okay. So now you can check. I think it got paired with my mobile phone because already I have connected once. I think automatically it got paired. Yes, VAC, it's now available in my paired list. Wait a minute. Okay, wait for some time. I'll reconnect it. Better I can turn off the Bluetooth in my mobile phone. So now we can give this command. Send AT plus role. Yes, role equal to 1 now. Yes, we can change the role of the device at any point of time by writing 0 or 1 or 2. Fine, 0 means slave, 1 means master, and 2 means slave loop. Fine. To the next mode. This is very important mode. I mean, important command. AT plus INQ. Yes. Now I am going to give 0, 2. I am using only 2 Bluetooth device. Fine. I am going to give the maximum time. That means 48. That means 1 minute it is going to scan. Wait a minute. We will be getting the response here. Wait for some time. So AT plus INQM equal to, I'm giving 0 standard response with the 2 Bluetooth devices to be scanned, maximum of okay. First I will change the baud rate because few of the command I told you it will not work in this particular mode. So what I am going to do is I am going to first change the baud rate. So for changing the baud rate, this thing I have to do. Yes, I am going to change the password and the baud rate now. First I will change the password. So AT plus PSWD equal to, in double quote I have to mention. Yes, can you people suggest a password? Yes, can you people suggest a password? Yes, kindly suggest a password for this. ECE 23. Okay, I think numbering தான் கொடுக்க முடியும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ட்ரை பண்ணி பாருங்க. ECE 23. Yes. It's not responding. Wait a minute. I have to check whether it is working. See, frequently my computer port is getting disconnected, so that I am not getting the response. Wait a minute. I'm sending the AT command. Oh, it's not working. Wait a minute. Wait for some time. There may be problem with the USB TTL or my port. ஏதோ ஒன்றுல problem இருக்கு. Frequently it is getting disconnected. Send. Yes, now it's working. So AT plus PSWD. PSWD ECE 23. Yes, now the password got set. Now it is ECE 23. Yes, I have changed the password. We can check the password now. How to check the password? Kindly help me. How to check the password of the device? What about the command I have to give? AT plus PSWD equal to double quote கொடுத்து password கொடுத்தோம் கரெக்டா. Now to know the password, what we have to do? Yes, kindly respond. Yes, very good. Thank you, Danya. Yes, EC23 is the password. Similarly, I'm going to change the baud rate. Once you change the baud rate, about the condition to change the baud rate, three parameters you have to give. One is baud rate, then number of stop bits, then parity. Fine. So regarding this, I will show you. Yes. So the baud rate can be any one of this value, 4,800, 9,600, 9,200. Any of this value I can mention. I'm going to go with 9600. Then I'm going to give only one stop bit. So 0. So 9,600 comma 0 comma regarding the parity bit, it is going to be none. Yes, regarding the parity bit, it is going to be none, 0. So 9,600 comma 0 comma 0 I'm going to give. Fine. So AT plus UART is equal to 9600 comma 0 comma 0. Yes, okay. Now you can see the baud rate. Now you can see the baud rate. What about the baud rate now? 9600. But still it is in command mode. In method 2, it is working. நான் டிஸ்கனெக்ட் பண்ணிட்டு நார்மல் மோட்ல போட்டேன்னா எனக்கு ஒர்க் ஆகாது. Yes. So the default baud rate I have changed now. Wait. Now I am going to enter into method 1. Method 1 means what? Method 1 means what I have to do? Yes, regarding method 1, what I have to do? I have to disconnect from the computer. Yes, now I am not pressing any button. I am simply going to connect it. That's it. Okay. So now the baud rate is going to be 9600 for issuing the command or data. Method 1 போயிட்டேன். இப்போ 9600ல command AT plus UR. So now in method 2, when I'm giving the command, I have to keep on the button to be pressed. Wait a minute. Yes. Okay, now we can give some other commands. AT plus INQM. INQM is equal to what I told, 0, 2, 48. I'm giving. Yes, okay. Now you can check. See, some of this command will not work in. Yes, this is the enquiry mode. Currently, I have made it set 0, 2, 48. Yes, now I'm going to click on this command AT plus INQ. If I send this command, it will list what are all the Bluetooth device currently I'm having. I think we must put it in role 1, then only it will search it out. Yes, we have to put it in role 1, then only it will search it out. So we will check what about the role now. Role equal to 0. So now I am going to make the role equal to 1. Yes, now we can give the command AT plus INQ. This is one command I have to give to initialize the profile. Getting error. AT plus INQ. Getting error. 1F first error. Yes, wait for some time. I have to click on change, I think. Send. Wait a minute. Put the baud rate 9600 only. Yes, AT plus INQM. Showing error. Okay, fine. Actually, it should enquire all the devices. Wait a minute. Cut ஆகி வந்துரு. Put the role now. It's master only. ENQM. Change this as 1, 2, 48. Showing error. I will check it and tell you, students. Okay, actually, after I have issued the command, it should list out what are all the Bluetooth modules connected in the surrounding. Yes. So after you have identified the address, you can connect to that particular Bluetooth device by using some other command, pair and link. Okay. We are having two more command to pair and link. Fine. So later point of time, I will tell you. Okay. So now what I am showing is, what I am going to show is, I am going to open my mobile phone. I am going to open this app. Yes, no device have been paired. So I am going to pair with this device. Yes, tell me. Yes, am I audible? I think somebody
Audible,
called
sir.
me. Classroom 2ல வந்து வாய்ஸ் கேட்கலன்னு நினைக்கிறேன் சார். Not audible. Okay, 11:52 க்கு போட்டுருக்காங்க. Not audible. Wait a minute, students. I will check. So reload பண்ணணும்னு நினைக்கிறேன் page. Wait a minute, students. Yes, students from classroom 2, anyone unmute and speak? Am I audible? Students from classroom 2, anyone unmute and speak? Am I audible? Okay, okay. Thank you. I think three of you typed in the chat. I didn't see. Okay, wait a minute. Is my presentation is visible in classroom 2? Yes. Okay, okay, fine. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm scanning for the device. I think at last we put it in role 1. Yes. Now it is not able to seen in my mobile phone. Can you see it now? Wait a minute, wait a minute. Yes, it's scanning, but the device is not found because it is in master mode. That means no other device can initiate the pair. Yes, for that what I have to do? I have to put the device again into the slave role. Yes, now it is in slave role. Now I am scanning. Please see on my screen. Now I am scanning. Wait a moment. It takes some time. Wait a minute. I will reset it. 80 plus reset. Okay, now I can search. No, it's not. Wait a minute. I will disconnect and connect it again. See, after you made the change, kindly power off and power on. Okay. So it might come into effect. Wait a minute. Yes, now it is available. So I'm clicking on it. It's going to ask me the password. What about the password we have kept? I think here I may not give. Yes, I can give only numbers. Fine. So I should need to change the password. Wait a minute. PSWD. PSWD. Yes, I'm going to change it as simple thing. 42109. Within double quote we have to put. Yes. Now we can check. 642109. Okay, if I enable this, I may be able to give it as EC23 only. Wait a minute. Sorry, students. Actually, below that I can see one box, ECE23. This is what I think Dixon told. Yes, password I have changed it. Now what I am going to do, I am going to enable this so that I can give alphabets also. ECE23. Unable to communicate with VAC. Wait a minute. ECE23. Yes, it got paired now. Okay, now I'm going to open this software. You can see VAC. I'm connecting it. I'm going to send the data from my Bluetooth. This is what your microcontroller done. Hi everyone. Yes. Have I received in the terminal? Can you people see it? If I send normally without pressing the button, yes, it is sending it as a information only. Here it is not about the data. Can you people understand? Now I'm going to press the button, okay, and I'm going to send the thing. Yes, can you see it here? நீங்க கமாண்ட் கொடுக்கறதா இருந்தா அந்த பட்டனை பிரஸ் பண்ணிட்டு கொடுத்தீங்கன்னா கமாண்ட். Yes, here only I'm getting the responses. Now I'm not pressing the button. I'm simply going to do the thing. If I give like this, it is going to be a data. Is the difference is clear to everyone? Command the you have to click on the button and you have to give. If it is data, simply you have to give. Wait a minute. Now I can give R name. R name. So now I have to give the name. About the device ID I got. Yes, 6F. 6F64. E041, then 31. Now I will give AT plus R name question mark followed by this. Wait a minute. I didn't click on the button. I didn't press the button, so I got it as data. Now I am clicking on the button and I am going to send it. Fail. It is failed to get the name. Wait a minute. I will put 00 before it. You have to use small letter only for this. Regarding the address, you have to use small letter only. Fail. It is ending at fail only. Wait a minute. AT plus R name. Fail. Okay. Sorry for this. I will check this two command later point of time. Later point of time, I will tell you. Okay. So this is the method you have to configure. So என்னென்ன configure பண்றது நம்ம பார்த்துருவோம். Name. Okay. Baud rate. Password. மெயினா இது மூணு தெரிஞ்சதுன்னா போறணும். Fine. So later point of the thing, I will tell you. I will explain you later. Okay. So I hope with this we can stop today's session. Wait a minute. Many of you people are telling, sir, my software is not working properly. I will provide you one solution. Okay, but for that you need an internet connection. It won't consume much data. It won't consume much data. Wait a minute. I will explain it. With that, we will stop today's session. Okay. Fine. So those people, if you are not having laptop, I have one solution. Okay. Regarding that app and what are all the procedures you have to do in later part of the class, I will tell you, or I will put it in the Google Classroom. Okay. Wait a minute. So what you have to do is you have to go to this website onworks.net. Okay. You have to go to this website onworks.net. Suppose if your system is not working properly, or if you are having any error message, okay, it's not able to you people, you can go to this. Yes, after you go into this, you click on one of the OS. I am preferring Ubuntu 20. It is working well. It is working well, so that I am choosing that. It is free only. Okay, it is free only. You no need to pay any money. Yes, once it got like this, you have to click on start. Okay, you have to click on start. Yes, the name of the voice I have to use is Ubuntu. Yes, wait a minute. So it take around 25 seconds to enter into the particular OS. See, those people, if you don't have laptop, if you are buying the laptop from your neighbor, you can go with this. Okay. So now we have to enter. Yes, close the ad. Wait a minute. Not able to close the ad. Wait a minute. Yes. So now it will open. A screen will open. See, it is a emulator thing. See, you are using a Windows 10 OS from a Ubuntu 20 OS from a remote place. The password, default password is going to be 123456. For any access regarding password, you can use 123456. Please remember one thing: if you are idle for more than 5 minutes, automatically it will disconnect you so that you will lost all your data. Yes, you can see the window like. So here what you can do is you can save this session so that whenever you want to work on this particular thing. Say for example, wait a minute. So click on here. It takes some time. It is not very faster. It depends upon your internet connection. I think it got disconnected due to poor network connection. It got disconnected. Okay, I will do one thing. I will record a small video, fine, and I will put it in the Google Classroom. You people kindly go through it, fine. If you people are not able to work properly, don't worry. Okay, you can make use of this method, fine. As I have connected to Meet link, my internet connection got very slow. Yes, that is the reason. If you are having good internet connection, you can use it like your own system. Yes. Wait a minute, I will stop the recording. We'll wind up the session.